All right, almost the ideal situation. There's been widespread rain, but we haven't had any flooding or severe weather, at least for now. This is how it looks out of the domain from our Indeed weather camera looking out over Q2 Stadium, where they're getting rain there too. How much rain have we had so far? Okay, we could have used more than this, but there's still more opportunity for rain tonight and tomorrow. You can see the hill country with some of the lowest totals, anywhere from a little under 3/4 of an inch to some spots not even getting to 1/4 of an inch yet. Mason County likely will end up as one of the driest here with this recent round of rain, with just 1/100th of an inch of rain there near Mason. But as we get to the metro, those totals improve. At Austin's Camp Mayberry, we're almost at 3/4 of an inch of rain. This comes on top of what we had yesterday. Pflugerville at 1/2 an inch, 1/3 of an inch in Georgetown, and you could see more than 1/2 an inch as you get south of Austin into portions of Hayes County. And into our eastern counties, about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch for most of you as well, but there is more rain to come. The reason being this upper level low currently over Mexico to the west-southwest of us is helping to generate all this lift and pull in a lot of moisture out ahead of it. Well, as this low moves off to the east-northeast, that lift will only increase tonight and into tomorrow, helping to generate additional rounds of rain and storms that will likely come in waves. So we've got this wave over us right now. There's another wave setting up to the southwest of us and in between a little bit of a break. So we do anticipate more rounds of wet weather this evening, tonight, and into tomorrow, some of which could bring some locally heavy rain as well as some thunderstorms. Right now, just plain rain though, and you can see fairly widespread through the metro into our eastern counties, and even some beneficial rain coming in some of our driest areas in the hill country. Timing out each round is still a challenge. Forecasting and the computer models that aid us with it are not perfect yet, but we do anticipate the on and off trend of rain and storms to continue this evening with additional rounds overnight. There may be a lessening in the rain coverage a little bit after midnight before it starts to pick up again tomorrow morning. What we are leaning toward here for tomorrow is the highest rain coverage being in the metro and our eastern counties, with lower rainfall coverage in the hill country. There's still a few spotty showers and storms tomorrow afternoon, but the more widespread rain tomorrow will be in the morning, and then a few leftover showers and storms even into tomorrow evening. On top of that, we may also see some breaks of sun tomorrow afternoon. So 80% of us get additional measurable rain tonight. Overnight lows getting down to 61, so not much of a temperature drop. The sunny breaks tomorrow afternoon should push us back into the 70s again. 70% of us getting additional rain here tomorrow. We think our 2-day rainfall totals, including some of the rain that's already fallen, should still be around 1 to 2 inches for most of the metro and our eastern counties, and southern sections of Gillespie and Blanco counties, where we already picked up about 1 inch of rain yesterday. Those lowest totals under 1 inch, and in some places under 1/4 of an inch, happening in the hill country. Drier weather for the most part this weekend. Mid-80s Saturday, upper 80s Sunday. Slight chance for a shower or storm Sunday. Plenty of warmth ahead after Friday, with 80s every single day, but also a lot of humidity around as well. Most days will be muggy to humid, just a brief dip early next week thanks to a cold front. You can see that front arrives late Sunday into early Monday, knocks us down briefly into the low 80s before we climb up almost to 90 by Wednesday.